Hello everyone, welcome to another round of Kamyavits. Now this is the first quarterfinal of the third grand tournament that we're gonna have. Till now we've had two grand tournaments of which both the times Neha has won, and she said that she won't be participating, but yes, this time also she will be there. So let's see if she can, continue the league, or we have a lot of first timers this time. So yeah, I really hope they also get through. And with this, today we are starting off with the first quarterfinal with Anand, Gregory, Harsha, and Rati. Hello, everyone. Welcome. And we'll just go once with the rules, after which we can start off. The rules are just like always. The quiz master is always right unless proven wrong by facts. The participants shall not be allowed to use a virtual background that has the answer to the question in any way, so that you can't give a hint to others also. There'll be 10 marks for every correct answer that you give in the first attempt. That means the cyclic manner which we'll go with. If you do it in the first round, then you get 10 points. If I give a hint after nobody gets it in the first attempt, for that hint, I'll be deducting marks of points, and you'll be getting five once you answer that. The questions will be passed in a cyclic manner, which will be Anand, Gregory, Harsha, and Rati today. And then after the first half, which ends at question number 10, we will reverse the order. That will become Rati, Harsha, Gregory, and Anand. Your humor based answers are encouraged, and so are wild guesses, because your humor based answers give you special points, which has a incentive of its own. And wild guesses can sometimes turn out to be the right answer. Lastly, before I wish you all the best, जीतने पर इनाम and ना जीतने पर आश्वासन is our motto. So we'll start off. We'll kickstart the third grand tournament today with the first question for Anand. So in 2014, BBC published a feature about an unconventional job. The point of interest in that feature was the statistical proof that this particular profession was getting supplies way beyond its demands, which means people were applying more in number than there were openings. Organizations, which somehow is true for all fields today, but yeah, somehow organizations could not handle the number of people who were applying for the vacancies. One of the reasons why this was going out of control was the fact that the services were only redeemed in one country globally, and the perks and incentive were extremely promising with minimal academic qualifications. You did not require very high degrees or anything for that matter, and you had really good salary, perks, etc. But the only point was that this was going to happen in one country. There's no other place where this job exists. I want you to tell me what was this job that is still considered the most fun job in the world.
यार I've been for so many tournaments. मेरे को बरसों हो गए पहला क्वेश्चन आया एक्चुअली. मेरा नाम ई से आ रहा है and that's uh, redeemed by the people in only one country. And is it a perennial job or is it like a seasonal job? Is it a perennial
No, no,
job?
it's a perennial job. It is a full-time job, like 10 hours a shift.
One country, that's only one country. My joke answer will be applying for the position of the Pope because that's funny in my head for some reason. And I'll
No,
just go
it
with
is
mattress
fun. It
tester.
is fun. Your answer was
Thank you.
mattress tester?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah.
Okay. Not mattress tester. Going to Greg.
So something to do with sleeping, like just sleeping was the job, sleeping under observation.
Uh, okay, so you're saying a professional napper or a sleeper.
Yeah.
Good guess, not the right answer. Going to Harsha.
Uh, is it something to do with Mm. Like wine tasting, like alcohol tasting, something like that.
Is that a final answer?
Ye- Yeah.
Okay, not the right answer. Going to Rati.
I've read about this, but it's was to take care of an animal,
Could you be more specific? I mean,
a panda specifically, I believe.
okay, do you have any name of that profession in particular?
I mean, caretaker of animal, I'm guessing.
Could you repeat that? You just got disconnected.
I said like a zookeeper or caretaker in the zoo. I think.
I guess I will not, drag it further. I won't be that anal, but yeah, I'll give you 10 points because it is a panda nanny. Panda nanny
A
is
panda.
considered to be the most coveted job because it's too fun and has great perks. So brilliant answer by Rati, opening her account, bringing the next direct again to Anand. Now, more than half a dozen movies were majorly shot in this campus, including Pan Singh Tomar and Student of the Year. A television commercial ad of Bonvita was also shot here. Which institute of national importance are we talking about? And I need the current actual name.
यार ये ना I should know this dude. Hmm. I remember it's a Delhi thing for some reason. Somebody told me about this. Somebody who went to this college. I'll go with Miranda House. This is Miranda House campus.
Not Miranda House, going to Gregory.
Just a second. Hmm. Institute of National. Is it the Geo Institute?
Is that a final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, not the Geo University, going to Harsha.
No idea. Pass.
Rati.
Pan Singh Tomar and Student of the Year.
Student of.
I was
didn't
very
read that.
skeptical that Student of the Year would be a giveaway, but
National importance.
Karan Johar.
yeah.
I mean, just because it's Student of the Year and National, I think IIT?
Good guess. Good track also, but not the Indian Institute of Technology. We'll go another round, starting with Anand.
Yeah.
The hint is that this is a particular, campus that is established in Dehradun from the time of the colonial era, and nowadays it actually gives training to forest service officials.
Oh, dude, I know this. It's just. This is the NDA campus, the National Defense Academy.
No, National Defense Academy is in Pune, so not the NDA. Going to Gregory.
You said that it's in Dehradun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, Indian Institute of Forest Research and no, pass.
Good guess, good track. So I'll give you another shot at improvising your answer. You're almost there.
Indian Institute of Forest Management.
Not the right answer. I'll give you some points for getting the track right. Going to Harsha.
Nothing further to add to Gregory.
Okay. You want to take a guess?
Mm, I don't know, Salim Ali Institute of, I don't know, Forest Research. I don't know.
Could you be a little more elaborate on who Salim Ali is in the first place?
Isn't he like that? I don't know the technical terms.
Okay, I don't know who
Bird.
Salim Ali is. I'm genuinely asking. It's not related to the
Oh.
question anyway. So,
Isn't
He
he
was an
the
ornithologist. He was a bird
yeah,
researcher.
Oh, he's a
Ornithologist, I
bird
guess.
Oh.
bird expert.
yeah, so that's
Ornithologist.
why
I mean, I don't know
said
the technical
uh,
term, but he knows a
Ornithologist.
big deal with.
ornithologist.
My sister's
Ornithologist.
going to murder me.
Yeah, I
Oh,
no
okay.
idea.
So, is he the guy on whom Robot 2.0 was loosely based on?
No.
Huh? Okay.
No
So,
way.
not the right answer. So, we'll go to Rati.
I think I knew from before Student of the Year was shot in Dehradun. I think it's the Wildlife Institute of India.
I'll actually give it to you because earlier it was the Wildlife Institute of India and now it's called the Forest Research Institute. So I'll give 4 points to Rati and 1 point to Gregory for catching the track. That's why I asked Gregory to improvise in the answer because he said all the 3 words, but the sequence is not right. So
Oh, Jesus.
since Rati got the major points on this, we'll go next to Anand again. Now, X wrote the X Samhita as an instruction manual for physicians to treat their patients holistically. Disease, the word he claimed, was caused by imbalance in the body, and it was the physician's duty to help others maintain balance or to restore it if it had been lost. To this end, anyone who was engaged in the practice of medicine had to be balanced themselves. He describes the ideal medical practitioner focusing on a nurse as in to nurse someone, not the profession itself, in this particular manner. That person alone is fit to nurse or to attend the bedside of a patient who is cool headed and pleasant in his demeanor, does not speak ill of anyone, is strong and attentive to the requirements of the sick, and strictly and indefatigably follows the instructions of the physician. Identify X. So, who is X? And the book was also X Samhita, part of its name.
So it's not Dr. Sambit Patra.
No.
अपनी डॉक्टर जला दिया मेरे को लगता है उसने वो उसके पीछे छाप दिया पार्टी मैनिफेस्टो कुछ उनको नहीं इंटरेस्ट तब रहा. Is this Sushruत?
Brilliant answer. It is Shushruth. So Shrut gets 10 points
The
to
one guy I
Anand
know from India.
and brings the next question to Gregory. Now, the coat of arms of Bern, the capital of Switzerland, has a bear. Taking that as a matter of significance, a certain brand headquartered in Bern also hid the same bear in the logo. Coincidentally, the name of the brand also has Bern hidden in it. So, what brand are we talking about? So, there's a particular brand which which is headquartered in Bern, and to take that into consideration because the coat of arms or the symbol of Bern or the flag of Bern has a bear in it. The logo also has a bear in it hidden somewhere, and the name of the brand has Bern hidden in it as well.
Before people start guessing, just to keep it fair, it has the word burn hidden in it, matlab like subliminally
not-
or is literally it's not in the name, right?
It is some like all the 4 letters are hidden in it somewhere in the same sequence.
Thanks that you clarified. I was almost 100% sure that it was CERN, but just for the pun. But certain brand, Switzerland, system. What is? No, pass.
Okay, going to Harsha.
Nothing's coming to my mind. Brand with a bear. Nothing coming. Pass.
The bear is not that obvious, just to say. It's hidden somewhere in the logo.
Hidden somewhere. No. Pass.
Okay, going to Rati.
Bone is hidden in it.
The name, yeah, the word, the letters are there. The bear is there, and it all is correlated because it's from Switzerland, from Bern in Switzerland.
The only thing that's coming into my head is chocolates. Chocolates also linked. So I know it's wrong, but linked.
Good track, not Lind though. Going to Anand.
Chocolates help me with that, and let me just write this down. Toblerone.
Brilliant answer. It is Toblerone.
मैं स्वार्स पूछ रहा था राती से chocolate I was like
So-
okay,
तूने
let's
से
burn.
I passed मेरे को
Shit,
Toblerone
it
सूझा. Like,
completely. Oh
shit.
no.
So Toblerone has BERN, one letter spaced, and the bear is there in the middle if you look at it closely. So Toblerone gets
Yeah.
10 points to Anand, bringing the next direct again to Gregory. Now, this is a list. You need to connect it. Now, this list starts off or dates back to the 1960s. These are actors: Anthony Perkins, Henry Thomas, Vince Vaughn, and then Freddie Highmore. Only one thing that is associated, and I want you to be a little specific than the vague answer that you could think in the first go.
I got nothing, but just as a guess, James Bond villains.
Not James Bond villains. Going to Harsha.
No idea.
Okay, no problem.
Pass.
Rati.
Think I'm wrong, but I don't know. I feel like this is where I'm going. Did they all play Norman Bates?
Brilliant answer. These are all actors who played Norman Bates. So Norman Bates from Bates Motel and Psycho.
And Psycho.
Yeah. So all of them were the actors. Freddie Highmore being the last Norman Bates, and Anthony Perkins being the first one with the psychopathic gaze, who popularized the psychopathic gaze. Now, brilliant answer brings 10 points for Rati and one extra fun point because she's been constantly saying I might be wrong and then gives the right answer. So this brings the next direct again to Anand. Now the events in the poem X take place over most of the 6th century and feature no English characters despite being an English epic. Some suggest that X was first composed in the 7th century at Rendlesham in East Anglia, as the Sutton whose ship Burial shows close connection. Just a second. Shows close connection with Scandinavia and East Anglian royal dynasty, the Wulfingas. The Wulfingas may have been descendants of the Geatish Wulfings. Others have associated this poem with the court of King Alfred the Great or with the court of King Cnut the Great. Identify the poem X.
I feel like that was not तुमने connect किया because you don't want to get demonetized on YouTube, which I get. Also, it will kill me if I don't say it. In the last slide, Vince Vaughn he looked like Vincent D'Onofrio in Full Metal Jacket, didn't he? With that thing, he did.
Yeah.
So this is it's an English epic poem.
Yeah, an archaic English epic. So none of the new ones.
I mean, I only know one, so let's just. Is it Canterbury Tales?
Not the Canterbury Tales. Going to the next, Gregory.
Mm, want the name of the poem, right?
Yeah.
Basically. Just the ship. Is it Titanic?
Not Titanic. Going to Harsha.
No idea because it's a ship related poem, the only poem I know is that Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Not the Ancient Mariner. Going to Rati.
I have
Ancient-
no idea about this. 6th century, I really have no idea. I don't know. English poem. What do I take a wild guess? The Sea? I don't
Not
know. I
the
have
sea,
no
okay.
idea.
Okay, we'll go another round with a guess now. The entire the poem basically is the inspiration for a 2011-2012 movie with the same title. Now, if I have to go a little bit into the casting, this movie has Anthony Hopkins. It has Ray Winstone, and it was all, again, because the poem was an English epic. This particular movie was also, made like a very Clash of the Titans kind of a way. So yes, it goes on and on with that particular aspect where we discuss the just a second, yeah. We discuss the exact aspects of how movies which are made in a way that yes, it looks a little bit more like supernatural than it would have been in reality.
Oh yeah, that's.
So we'll go another round with Anand.
Yeah. I would like to borrow Rati's response over here. कि 7th थोड़ा गड़बड़ 6th थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया सेंचुरी 7 से लेके 21st तक सब एकदम टिप टॉप है सब आता है 6th ना थोड़ा so it's a 2011-12 movie starring Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
And
Ray Winstone. Winstone.
And it's shot with that
also has Angelina Jolie. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I won't get this. I'll just go with the King's Speech.
Okay, not the King's Speech. Going to Gregory.
Oh wait, now I have another guess. Wait. Um, 2012. Uh, no English characters. What was that part where you said supernatural? Can you just repeat that?
So the part, like for example, when we talk about movies like the movies like Clash of the Titan, where there are so many animations, there are mystical creatures. Same kind of a concept was included in the movie, even though the poem never had such aspects. It did not have such a supernatural part. It just focused on how to there were different kingdoms who were at this ship burial in the 7th century in the Anglian region.
Hmm. Right. So it's not that. Uh, that is not 2012. The Last King of Scotland.
Okay, good guess, but not the right answer. Going to Harsha.
Is it King Arthur by any chance?
Good guess again, not King Arthur. Finally coming to Rati.
Is it that dude? Like, not that dude, but like somebody with. I think that's King Arthur only, no? One with the sword in the stone.
So do you want to go with King Arthur, even though I said it's not the right answer?
I know. I mean, that's the only. I'm thinking what happened in the 6th century. 2011. Is it a period drama, that film? You can't tell me that because it'll be unfair. Anthony Hopkins and Angelina Jolie.
Odd pairing.
Yeah, I'm forgetting.
I'm not saying they were romantically involved in the movie.
Oh, of
They
course.
were not a
No,
couple.
not.
No.
Huh.
Yeah. Just in my head, they're not
What
in the
was
same
the?
movie.
Think of it like the intern
What?
kind of situation.
Okay, I get it.
Can Anthony Hopkins, Angelina Jolie? Who was the third person you told us?
Ray Winstone. Ray Winstone.
Ray Winstone 2011 film. Is it a period? You can't.
The
I
6th
don't know.
century, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, I know. To brush up my 6th century world history. No idea. Angelina Jolie came up with what movies are that year? Tomb Raider. That can't be it. I'm just gonna. Let's see. There's supernatural shit also in that film. I mean, things happening.
That's the only way they can sell a movie.
I'm just gonna say Poseidon.
Good guess with
Even though
the
I know it
supernatural
doesn't have.
part, but not the right answer. Yeah, not the right
Oh wait,
answer.
wait.
Poseidon.
Can I have a guess? Like
Yeah.
just randomly. Is it the oh wait, I can't. Is it the DiCaprio Oscar one? Like
No,
No,
not
that's the
the
Revenant.
Reverend. Not the
Yeah,
Revenant.
No.
So nobody gets this, and the right answer is Beowulf. So Geatish Wolfings, Beowulf is the right answer. So Ravenstone, Anthony
Would have never,
Hopkins.
never
So
gotten it.
Beowulf was a poem
I
that
have
was
not
written
seen
in
it.
the 6th century, and great. So since nobody got Beowulf and it was Anand's direct, the question again comes back to Anand. Sophisticated oil pits had been built as early as 1415 and 1415 and 1450 in western Pennsylvania. In 1859, workers operating the United States of America's first oil rigs noticed a paraffin-like material forming on rigs in the course of investigating malfunctions. while they're looking for what exactly went wrong, they found these paraffin-like material which were forming in the which were developing in the form of round rings, and the physical appearance is what gave it the name soft paraffin at that time. However, Robert Chesbrough, a young chemist, refined it to an extent and gave it the name that it is most commonly known as today. What is the generic name? Not exactly any brand or exactly a popular name with which it is known. What exactly is the generic name?
Can I know how many words are in the name? I say one or two, but
It's not a single word thing. So yeah.
is this petroleum jelly?
Brilliant answer. It is petroleum jelly. So Robert Chesbrough developed
That's a
petroleum
wrong.
jelly out
That's
of soft paraffin, and now today we all call it as Vaseline or petroleum jelly. So with 10
Just
points to
curious,
Anand, the
would the
next
Vaseline have given any points, or you wanted petroleum jelly?
I wanted petroleum jelly. Vaseline. I'm the first answer in the spectator group was also Vaseline. That's why. And that was
Uh,
only when I was like one line down the question. So I was like, okay, wait for it. So with 10 points to Anand, the next direct goes to Gregory. Now, the monument here includes the large Asti Mosque and two primarily important structures. Two imposing gateways lead to the main hall. It is said that there are 1,024 ways to reach the terrace of this monument, but only two ways to come back. That is called the first gate or the last gate, which is it's by accident. It was not planned to be like this, that you'll have 1,024 ways to enter, but only two ways to out. That is why it was called as an accidental architecture. So tell me, what monument is this?
um, uh, Fatehpur Sikri. I don't know.
Not Fatehpur Sikri. Going to Harsha.
I have a feeling it's one of those princely state palaces or something like that. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say this, since it has a mosque. Asfi. Okay. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I'll just wild guess Junagadh Palace. Something.
Not the Junagadh Palace. Going to Rati.
It's Imambara in Lucknow.
Could you be a little more specific?
Imambara in Lucknow.
Brilliant answer. It is the Bada Imambara. So Bada Imambara gets Rati 10 more points. Bring the next direct to Anand. Again. Now, Anand. Blank were originally introduced in law in Britain by Section 18 of the Road Traffic Act of 1934. Although the origin of the X is disputed, it is generally attributed to British MP James Callaghan, who in 1948 visited the country's Transport and Road Research Lab, which was working on a new idea for safe pedestrian environment. On being shown a certain design, Callaghan is said to have remarked that it resembled a X. However, the historical evidence for this is weak, and we do not have many primary resources or any primary sources for that. The blank was first used at 1,000 experimental sites in the UK in 1949, and they were introduced officially in 1951. Fill in the blank with what exactly are we talking here?
Going purely off of it resembled a X. Are these traffic
Hmm.
cones?
Not traffic cones. Going to Gregory.
Zebra crossings.
Brilliant answer. It is a zebra crossing. So it resembled a zebra. That is why I said AX instead of an X. So zebra crossing gives Gregory 10 more points, bringing the next direct to Harsha.
Can I take this question instead?
No, this one is also, pretty much workable. So X is the principal river of West Africa, extending about 4,180 kilometers. Its drainage basin is around 2,117,700 square kilometers in area. Its source is in the Guinea Highlands in southeastern Guinea near the Sierra Leone border. It runs in a crescent through many countries, discharging through a massive delta known as the X Delta or the oil rivers into the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean. This is considered to be the third longest river in Africa. Identify X, the name of the river.
African rivers. I know Nile. I know Congo is also, I think, named after a river. And is there also a river's name? I don't know. I'll go with Congo River.
Good track, but unfortunately not the Congo River. Going to Rati.
I'm going to say Nile because that's the only thing. Yeah, I know it's not right.
Not the Nile. Going to Anand.
Nile is the longest. Can't be Congo. She said Congo. क्या बचा हुआ है?
Just to reiterate, Harsha was on the right track in one particular aspect.
That way I have options in my head. Is this Niger? Is this Niger?
Brilliant answer. It is the Niger River. Niger River runs like a crescent and goes all the way from Guinea to Cameroon where it discharges. So Niger gets another 10 points, which brings us to the end of our first half. Now the order will be reversed. We'll
Go and
start
say the
off with.
scores, please.
No, I'm not. So the entire sequence will be reversed now, starting from Rati, then Harsha, then Greg, then Anand. So the next direct is for Rati. Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan are considered pop culture's most famous martial artists, and obviously this fame garnered them several awards, honors, and commemoration. In the late 1990s, two characters, X and Y, from a popular video game franchise were named as a tribute to these two martial artists. Both the characters were related in an unconventional manner. So when I say related, it means, again, I'm saying that it's on the basis of pedigree, but an unconventional pedigree. ठीक है, ऐसे भाई बहन मत सोचना. Identify X and Y. Mute.
In the late night. Both the characters are from the same video game.
Yeah.
Can you be a little clear about in an unconventional manner?
So basically, when we say that some people are related to each other, it's usually in the pedigree form, right? Somewhere in the
Yeah.
family they are, like related, but that happens in a day-to-day type of a situation. This is a different type of a relation where I can't disclose further about it, but yes, it's not exactly you see them in the same lineage kind of a thing.
In the 90s. '90s, and what did we have? Well, it can't be. Is it? Uh, is the video game Mortal Kombat? I have
I
to
would still
identify
require
X,
the ID. Yeah.
and I don't remember X, and I don't remember names from Mortal Kombat. So I'll say Bruce Chan and Jackie Lee.
Not the right answer. Going to Harsha.
Yeah.
No, man.
Sorry, Harsha, you got cut off. Could you repeat?
Pass, 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 pass.
Okay. Going to Gregory.
I'm going to go in the same direction Reddy went and say Lee Chan and Jackie Bruce.
Okay, obviously not the right answer, but fun points are there for this. Going to Anand.
Give me a second. That was my mother putting holy water in me. I'm not kidding. It was literal holy water. She does that every night.
That's it. This quiz is yours to win.
Yeah, sure,
Oh,
Rati,
man.
sure. Unless you're willing to distribute some of your points.
Exactly. Ah, यार अब वीडियो गेम क्या है एंड मैंने मॉर्टल कॉम्बैट खेला भी नहीं कि मुझे पता हो कि ये है.
I never
Are
said
these
that
Ryu
the
and
Mortal Kombat is the right track. I'm just saying that I've never claimed that yes, वो सही है.
are these Ryu and Ken?
From?
I just remember Ryu and Ken. That was maybe
No, no,
Street
no.
Fighter.
Yeah, it's probably Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter या Tekken में से कुछ सब नाम same लगते हैं.
It's
So
Tekken, it's Tekken, yeah.
yeah, not the right answer. Now we'll go another round with Rati, and I'll give you a hint. Now, this particular video game that I'm talking about, it's not just a video game. It started off as a video game, but it's now a huge deal. And whatever other hint I'll give you, it will be very obvious. So I'll just say that the first name for both X and Y is the same. So obviously X is like a two-word name. Y is also a two-word name, of which X and Y both have the same first name. Now that I've given you this particular hint,
It's
I
not
can't.
very obvious, huh? I just want to say.
No, I'm just saying that if I say anything more, it'll become very obvious. Like it's right on your plate, kind of an obvious thing. So one last thing, because a lot of confusion was there with the relation part. When I say the unconventional manner, it means that it's kind of like a larva to butterfly or a cocoon to butterfly kind of a situation. So that is what I can say till now.
Is
A
it a
cocoon to a butterfly. Yeah. So
Pokemon?
could you be? I need X and Y. You can tell me all the games that you know, but I need X and Y.
Oh God, this is just.
Shit, dude. अब मैं सोच रहा था then this fucking I don't know why I went to Ryu and Ken.
I feel this is a Pokemon because of the relation. But what Pokemon? I I have two guesses. I don't know which is. I don't even know if I'm on the right track. I'm gonna say
You'll
Pikachu.
have to give two guesses because there are two characters.
But I
Is Pikachu one of your
I'm
guesses?
yeah. Or yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Pikachu. I think I'm taking too
None,
much time. So yeah,
none for why?
I'm forgetting what it evolves into. I had at least 1,000 of those trading cards. I just forgetting what it evolves into. Yeah, just gonna say Pikachu. And that's my first guess.
No, not Pikachu. So going to Harsha.
Pass. No idea.
Gregory.
So I don't know why this name is in my head. I don't know if this is even a Pokemon, but is it Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee or
Brilliant
something
answer.
similar?
It is Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. So
Only, yeah, dude. I
Hitmonlee
used to
for
have
Bruce Lee, Hitmonchan for Jackie
I
Chan,
used to love
and
these cards, dude.
this gives Gregory 5 more points, bringing the next direct to Anand. So also, I'm really glad that I've made these questions this time. So the next direct for Anand is Blank is a 1962 British epic historical drama film based on a 1926 book, Seven Pillars of Wisdom. It was directed by David Leon and produced by Sam Spiegel, sorry, through his British company Horizon Pictures and distributed by Columbia Pictures. Now, upon its release, it was a huge critical and financial success, and it remains popular among viewers and critics alike. The film's visuals, score, screenplay, and the performance given by Peter O'Toole have been all common points of acclaim. The film as a whole is widely considered as a masterpiece of world cinema and one of the greatest films ever made. Additionally, its visual style has influenced many directors, which includes George Lucas, Sam Peckinpah, Stanley Kubrick, Martin Scorsese, Ridley Scott, Brian De Palma, Oliver Stone, and even Steven Spielberg, who called the film a miracle. Spielberg claimed that this movie was a miracle at that time. Fill in the blank with the name of the movie.
स्पीलबर्ग इस जो इस तो फिर वो डेजर्ट देख के मेरिकल बोल दिया रहेगा कि डेजर्ट इतना बड़ा दिख रहा है मेरे को पक्का मेरिकल है. Is this a Lawrence of Arabia?
Brilliant answer. It is Lawrence of Arabia. So Lawrence of Arabia is the right answer for the 1962 movie, bringing 10 more points to Anand, and the next direct for Harsha. Sorry,
So
Rati.
please cut that anti-Semitic joke now.
I am making a note of it. So
Please cut that out.
ये रोडीज थोड़ी ये वॉकआउट क्यों कर गया?
I should be the one walking off.
बेचारा कुछ बोल रहा था, I didn't hear him.
No, he said just a second, I'll be right back.
अच्छा.
स्विगी आया होगा उसको, कोई बात नहीं.
Okay. So this is the next direct for Rati. This historical region of Asia has derived its name for the amalgamation of two Greek terms, which translate to "in between rivers," which is also an Aramaic, not Arabic, Aramaic, which is an ancient language, and Hebrew derivative for Naharim. The region was one of the four riverine civilization where writing was invented, which included the Nile Valley in ancient Egypt and Indus Valley in Indian subcontinent. What civilization or what region are we talking about?
I want the Lawrence Variable question. I don't want the question.
Yeah, right. This top region of Asia has derived its name for variety of. The region was where one of the four civilizations where writing was included.
It's my direct, no?
No.
I think it's mine.
Rati. Anand gave the answer.
It's
It's
Rati's?
Rati's.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my direct.
The
No, you can
historical
still work on
region
the
of
question.
Asia has derived its name for the amalgamation. So historical region in Asia, and we've already used Indus Valley. Writing was invented. I'm gonna say Harappa civilization.
Okay, not Harappa. Going to Harsha.
Hmm. The ancient civilization is the like the Fertile Crescent. Area. Amalgamation of historical region. Euphrates River. Is it what exactly is it?
The question is that you need to tell me the region or the civilization from which this entire thing is derived.
Just a doubt, like if you can clarify, just clarify. Do you need the name of the civilization or just the modern day region?
Yeah, that's what I was going to
I
ask.
would say civilization would work better.
Yeah, okay.
Amalgamation of two Greek terms. It's to in between rivers, which is also an Aramaic and Hebrew derivative for Narim. Oh my god. For riverine civilization, writing was invented, which Nile Valley, Indus Valley. So many random terms are just coming into my head. I can just think of the Fertile Crescent and area. Rivers there were some Oxus River. Just can't remember the name of the region. What was it called? Karande. I'll just go with. I just feel like I know the answer. I'm just not able to remember it. Just one more, 20 seconds. Riverine civilizations. So I'm assuming it's like the civilization has the name of a river in it.
So there are 4 riverine civilizations from that time, 2 of which is the Egyptian civilization, the ancient Egypt and Nile Valley, and then the Indus Valley. Now the rest two, one of them is the answer.
I'll go with, there's no Euphrates Valley civilization. There is no, I know Tigris or something was a important river. I don't know. I'll just go with Fertile Crescent and Euphrates River or something civilization. That's it for now.
Not the Fertile Crescent. Going to Gregory.
Uh, I think the region is obviously Iraq, I guess, and I guess Tigris River Valley civilization. That's what I'm going for.
Not the Tigris River Valley. So we'll go to Anand now.
I just kept getting scared throughout. Everybody said everything but Mesopotamia. Tigris हो गया, Euphrates हो गया, Mesopotamia बाकी था कुछ.
As soon as I passed it, I got it. I was like, shit, this happened to me the
I got
third
scared.
time now.
So-
Like बोल
Like,
देगा ये लोग.
seriously, I'm so annoyed with myself.
Mesopotamia, where meso means in between, and Potamia में से potum is
As
a
soon
word
as I
that
got it, I was like,
focuses on potable water or
And I did not know
river.
this.
can't believe
I did not know this.
it.
So everybody kept saying
Yeah, I
Tigris.
know.
and
I've said both the
Iraq.
rivers till now. Oh,
So
So
Anand
annoying.
gets 10 points for
The holy
Mesopotamia.
water is working, huh, Anand?
I know. I want some of that.
That's from
water.
Jordan. That's from Jordan. वो थोड़ा ऊपर.
The hint was supposed to be Hercule Poirot. So I was waiting कि
Oh.
किसी को ना मिले तो I would give a good hint. So चलो. So with this, the next
Annoying.
direct goes to Rati again. Now this is a list, a non-exhaustive, which means that this list has more members in it, but these are the more notable ones, and they all share one specific connection. There's no, like, the connection is unique, but the members in this list can be more. So these, the list has Subhash Chandra Bose, Veer Savarkar, C. N. Annadurai, M. Karunanidhi, J. Jayalalitha, Vellupillai Prabhakaran from the LTTE, and Chandra Prakash Gajurel.
Did they all pass away while they were in office?
While they were
In office, like they were, they held a post.
no, not the right answer. Going to Harsha.
Who's Chandra Prakash Gajurel? Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just not able to figure out. I have a really random guess. I don't think it's correct, but they were all like born in areas which pre-independence, which is currently not India, part of India. Like it was British India, but not current India. Really random.
Okay.
I don't think it's correct. But anyway, yeah, that's my guess.
Not the right answer. Going to Gregory.
Hmm. Um, okay, this is just a stupid guess, but like the connection is assassination, some form of assassination.
Okay, all of them were assassinated, is your guess?
No, not necessarily assassinated, but they had something to do with the assassination of someone, say.
Not the right answer, not the right track. Going to Anand.
तो बायोपिक खराब किया कंगना ने. I was just laughing in my head and when I saw Jailer, I was like, ये joke आएगा अभी. Wait for
I
the
had
right
the
moment.
same thing in my head.
Kanna, dude, Kanna playing Mirza Vakil would be fucking epic. They were all given Kala Pani in the cellular jail, Andaman Nicobar.
Okay,
Cellular
good
jail.
track. Good track, but not the cellular jail. We'll go another round
Confidence
with
से बोलो
Rati.
भी.
So the track about imprisonment is true. And the connection here is that they were all in the same prison. Now, I want you to tell me which prison. So we'll go again with Rati.
Uh, I'm random guess Yerwada.
Not Yerwada. Going to Harsha.
Hmm. Jayalalitha was lodged in, but I don't know what the name of the prison is, but it was in Chennai, like after a corruption case. So I don't know the name of the prison.
Would you like to take a guess on the name? I'm not saying that you need to tell me, the location or something like Yerwada or something, but in general, if you want to give me a final guess.
I think it's like the Madras prison, but I don't know the name. No, I know. Pose Garden आ रहा है मेरे दिमाग में, which is obviously her house. Oh, I don't know. Fort William. No, I don't know. Madras prison. Madras Central Prison.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant answer. It is the Madras Central Prison. So, yeah, they were all inmates in the Madras Central Prison, which is also the oldest prison in the Indian land.
Yay,
So-
Harsha, you got it.
I opened my account like finally.
Yes, Harsha opens her account with 5 points, bringing the next direct to Gregory. So Harsha got 5 points for Madras Central Prison, bringing the next direct to Gregory. The Federal Controlled Access Highway System in Germany, which is called X. This system is widely known for having no federally mandated speed limit for some classes of vehicles. However, speed limits are posted and sometimes enforced in areas that are urbanized, which are substandard, or they are accident prone or under construction. This is the only situation when they actually mandate a speed limit. On speed unrestricted stretches, an advisory speed limit, which is called Richtgeschwindigkeit. Sorry, my German is still not that good. It's no longer that good, sorry. Of 130 kilometers per hour. That is the one that people say that you can maintain till this. Don't go beyond that. Now, X is also known in pop culture, making appearances in various media formats. I want you to tell me what is X? What is the name of this federal controlled access highway system?
Autobahn.
Brilliant answer. It is Autobahn. So, Autobahn, most popularly known in various video games where Autobahn is considered as a racetrack. So, Autobahn gets Gregory 10 more points, bringing the next direct to
Finally,
Anand.
those German lessons are paying off.
So the next direct for Anand is Blank was created in 1951 as a subsidiary to Akerlund and Rausing, a food packaging company established in Malmö in 1929 by Ruben Rausing and Eric Akerlund, with funding from Mathuzan Chandramohan, a rich entrepreneur from Sri Lanka. Now, Rausing, who had studied in New York at the beginning of the 1920s, had seen self-service grocery stores in the US, unheard of in Europe at the time, and realized that pre-packaging was part of the future in food retailing as a more hygienic and practical way of distributing staple groceries. So Ikerlund and Rausing was the first packaging company in Scandinavia and eventually became a leading manufacturer of dry food cartons. So this company created the product which is Blank. You need to tell me what is the Blank, what is the name?
Just confirm it's a brand, right?
Brand
Or
or product, you can call it both ways.
Okay.
Parent company is Ikerlund and Rausing. They created this particular product which is known as with a particular brand name, and the same brand name is used eponymously for the products that they create.
This Tetra Pak.
Brilliant answer. It is
My
Tetra Pak.
questions are like this today. I love my questions today. I'm betting everybody knew that. Everybody.
Yes, and I love Anand's question. Can I please have those?
So
I'm gonna
Tetra
get
Pak.
some crazy question right now.
Okay.
Yeah, your smile is only telling me it's a crazy question.
Yeah, Aditya, go ahead. You take some cool fact you were saying.
Tetra Pak, again, I mean, there was no fact. It was just that Tetra Pak has 6 layers and still it is called Tetra Pak for some reason, which I tried to figure out why,
Yeah.
but I couldn't.
And it's called
So
PAK. That can be a good like
PAK.
Mandela effect thing. I
Yeah,
could have
it's a
sworn it's
Scandinavian
PAK.
thing.
Yeah.
So bringing the next direct to Rati. The Blank Doctrine was issued on December 2nd, 1823, at a time when nearly all Latin American colonies of Spain had achieved or were at the point of gaining independence from the Spanish Empire. It stated that further efforts by various European states to take control of any independent state in the Americas would be viewed as a manifestation of an unfriendly disposition towards the US. Now, the policy that we're talking about, the doctrine that we're talking about, that stopped European colonization post 1840, 30s, 40s. I want you to tell me the name of that doctrine.
I knew some random question would come from me. The Blank Doctrine was issued on December.
So one more thing, the doctrine was named after the person who established it or stated it or issued it. So it's
Just
a
gonna say
person's name.
Monroe. Yeah, Monroe.
Brilliant
I
answer.
think.
Monroe Doctrine is the right answer. So Monroe Doctrine gives 10 more points to Rati, bringing the next direct to Harsha.
मैं वेलेसली बोलने वाली थी उस क्वेश्चन के लिए for some reason. I'm so glad it didn't come to me.
So Prince Rupert's drops are objects created by X. Now X is a material, shaping into a tadpole-shaped droplet with a long, thin tail. These droplets are characterized internally by very high residual stresses, which gives rise to counterintuitive properties such as the ability to withstand a blow from a hammer or a bullet on the bulbous end without breaking, while exhibiting explosive disintegration of the tail end. So the thin tail that it is there, if there is any kind of a impact or attack on it, it will explode, even with slight damage also. But the bulbous end will not break or won't explode even when you are hitting it with a hammer or you are shooting a bullet at it. Now, in nature, similar structures are produced under certain conditions in volcanic lava and are also known as Pellé's tears. I just want you to tell me what is this material that creates Prince Rupert's drops, or X, that we are looking for.
The material that creates volcanic, तो magma ही निकलता है और क्या होता है?
No, volcanic is
Trick
similar.
हाँ?
Volcanic is similar. It's not exactly volcanic, this material.
Not
what I
exactly. I'm not
understand
saying ki volcanic lava. Yeah, it's a similar thing which is created through volcanic lava, but X is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Similar structures are produced under certain conditions in lava. Oh, my brain is just not my thing. मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
I'm just making an observation that you are focusing too much on the lower part of the question time and again. It's completely workable if you look out the entire question from top to bottom.
Okay. Prince Rupert drops created by shaping into that shaped droplet, the long thing. In nature, similar structures are produced under certain conditions. Okay, so is it? I think it's a. So because which means the first part of the question is not nature, because in nature similar structures are produced under in lava, and Prince Rupert's drops are something else. What's Prince Rupert? I have a feeling it's a pop culture question. No, not my day. Can't get it. No, don't know. Bubblegum आ रहा है दिमाग में. I pass.
Okay, going to Gregory.
I'm just saying the first stupid thing that came into my head. Is it sperm?
Not sperm. Going to. I'm just smiling because someone in the spectator group also said sperm. So not sperm.
I mean,
obviously.
tadpole shaped. So
No, see,
Going to
Gregory,
Anand.
it's something quirky only. It's something quirky only. Okay, I saw this TikTok like yesterday.
है ना?
yeah,
Oh,
I
I
created-
Anna knows this.
I
Clearly,
created
Anna
this-
knows this.
I created this question out of a TikTok. So go ahead.
I know the same one. वही अरे I don't remember क्या आप कर रहा था यार वो. वो reels दिख जाता randomly करते हो वो. See, I'm going to be honest with you because I feel like I know you guys. If it's not a hot girl, मैं reel तो मैं देखा नहीं है. Making यार something quirky as shit only. I know मैं TikTok देखा है but dude, it's freezing something into something. No man, just because I think it's something quirky only, is it Sprite?
Not Sprite. Whose direct was it?
But
Mine. This is my direct.
Okay, so Rati, you have the chance to answer.
I think it's glass.
You might be wrong.
I am wrong. Okay.
No, it is glass. So
Okay.
when molten glass is
Yeah,
dropped
it's
into
that
water.
Yeah, I saw that Netflix documentary's trailer, and you're doing, and I know this about glass.
तो TikTok क्यों बना रहे हैं इसके यार? Glass, that's some weird shit.
So molten glass
Snack
is
तो लेके
dropped
आओ.
into cold water and फिर वो उसी shape में solidify हो जाता है. तो फिर जो ऊपर वाला end है, the bulbous part, उस पर अगर आप गोली मारते हो तो it won't break or it won't crack that much. But अगर tail end पे तुम एक tweezer से भी अगर उसको press करते हो तो it completely explodes from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So Prince Rupert's drop gets Rati 10 more points, bringing the next question to Harsha. Harsha, by any chance, are you from the southern part of the country?
Yeah.
Okay. And so is Gregory. I'm assuming
Yes.
Kerala. Great.
Yeah.
So one of you should answer this.
No, don't
So-
create this pressure, considering my.
So Strobilanthus kunthiana is a shrub that is found in the Shola forests of the Western Ghats in Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Nilgiri Hills, which literally means the Blue Mountains, got their name from the plant that blooms only once in 12 years. Of all long interval bloomers or Pleticales, Strobilanthus kunthiana is the most rigorously demonstrated, with documented bloomings in 1838, 1850, 1862, so on and so forth. And the last one was in 2018. And they have nothing to do with the solar cycle whatsoever. What are they commonly known as?
Just to clarify, I was raised in Delhi. So
It doesn't matter.
I don't have an excuse.
10th class biology में भी था.
I know, but I have any school.
Also, if someone is noticing I'm reading my phone but I'm not reading the answers, मेरे placement group पे चल रहा है कुछ और मेरे को नौकरी चाहिए यार, तो I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
मुझे पता है मैं जैसे ही पास करूंगी या तो मुझे आ जाएगा.
So just think कि you just passed. Like imagine that you passed, and then when the answer comes up, you can say it.
मन में पास बोलो, देर से पास बोलो.
एक काम कर, जोर से पास बोलो. I'll just, I'll not hear it.
Yeah, ऐसे करके पास बोलो, we'll understand. Actually नहीं वैसे.
नहीं यार, I don't. 11:30 बज गए हैं. Don't want to waste time. नहीं आ रहा मेरे को. Today is not my day. मेरे को नहीं आ रहा. Pass.
Okay, Gregory.
So the answer is Neelakurinji, but I don't think that will be the answer you're looking for, right? So
Is that your answer?
yeah, that will be my answer. It will be the English name of that, which I don't know. So
You are putting your bets on Neelakurinji, which is the right answer. Neelakurinji is the word I was looking for. That is why
Oh,
Nilgiri
thank God.
Hills got a mention there.
yeah.
Wait, I thought it can't be eucalyptus क्योंकि ये ऐसे ही पूछेगा.
So
Does this have an
eucalyptus होता
English
तो फिर मैं
word? Does this have an
I
English
was
word?
wondering.
S कुंथियाना ही बोलते हैं generally. मतलब that's all I know. Blue flower या
This
ऐसा
is-
कुछ बोलते होंगे.
Yeah.
This is one plant in one flowering plant in that movie, no, Crazy Rich Asians.
हाँ वो शायद
the same?
वो है. नहीं वो अलग है. उसमें तो भाई वो फूल का अलग ही ग्लो है. इतना ग्लो थोड़ी आता है. That's the lighting department.
There's like a lot of poetry and written work associated with this. Especially, it's like the day or the time that this Neelakurinji flowered and stuff like that. That's why I was
The
like
blooming
thinking of
pattern
that
is same,
phrase.
huh?
Yeah.
So with Gregory getting 10 points for Neelakurinji, the last question goes to Anand. Established in the year 1929 by a resolution of the Government of India, X was indeed a bold experiment towards interstate integration and cooperation in the sphere of secondary education. This 92-year-old establishment today comprises of institutions from all over the country and even 28 foreign countries, and is known as the benchmark of secondary education worldwide. Identify X.
The CBSE.
Brilliant answer. It is the Central Board of Secondary
मेरे
Education.
सवाल ही ऐसे आ रहे हैं. I'm sorry guys, मेरे सवाल ही ऐसे आ रहे हैं.
So CBSE bags the last 10 points into Anand's account, with which I have already discussed, figured it out that we don't need a tiebreaker. Just 1 second.
Lucky day, dude. Lucky day.
Okay. So
Ajit,
since we
I
don't
want
need a
all your
tiebreaker,
YouTube videos to be watched except for this one. I'm going to pray for very low views. I'm
there are
sorry.
already very low views, so it can't go any worse. So yeah, so the total here stands at Harsha at 4th place with 5 points, Gregory at 3rd place with 36, Rati has 54 points at 2nd place, and Anand has won today's round with 80 points, which
Congrats.
means
Thank you.
that Rati and Anand both qualify into the semis. And on the fun point front, Anand won with 8 points. So the lead right now is 8 points for Anand. So with this, we come to an end to today's very long and very fun first quarterfinal for the 3rd grand tournament. And we'll be back with 4 new quarterfinalists in the next round. Thank you so much, Gregory and Harsha, for playing, and
Thank
congratulations,
you.
Anand
Yeah.
and Rati.
Bye,
Congrats
guys.
both.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.